Hello, everyone. I'm delighted to welcome you to our webinar. My name is Julia. I'm the coordinator of the Hire One platform. The purpose of this webinar is to introduce you to our company, to our platform. We are offered to work you on its interface, available jobs, and ways to search for candidates to fill these vacancies. We'll also consider the procedure for submitting your candidate for a vacancy on the platform, and of course, we'll discuss the bonuses you receive when working with us. So, let's get started. Hire One is a Canadian Ukrainian company that has created a modern platform for independent sourcers. We are headquartered in Ottawa, Canada, and now we are expanding our project and invite for cooperation both professional sourcers and beginners who want to try themselves as a sourcer for the first time. You will be able to work completely remote and the time convenient for you, building your own schedule. So let's move on to the Hire One platform. After you have registered on our website, an email was sent to your email address with a login and password to your personal account on the platform. After entering them, you will see the job list, a list of available jobs as you can see on the slide. The platform has a very simple and intuitive interface. The main functions that are available in the Sourcer account are view the job list, read the job description, add to my jobs, view my jobs, view active vendors for a particular job, submit a candidate, and view my activity on the platform. If you have already had a chance to look through the job list, you may have seen that the most of the jobs posted on our platform are from companies in Europe, the USA, Canada, and other countries. The vast majority of jobs posted on the Hire One platform are in the IT sector. The rest are related to other industries such as sales, human resources, engineering, education, and others. The platform offers three types of vacancies: on site, where your candidate will work in an office format, remote format, and a hybrid format, where your candidate will be able to work in the office 2 or 3 days a week and the rest of the time remotely. Very often, when starting to work on the platform, sources ask us what vacancies would you recommend to work on. Therefore, you can see the priority of each vacancy on the platform. So, the hottest vacancies where there are no candidates in the process or a few of them are marked red as urgent. The next highest priority are jobs marked as high priority, where there are already candidates in the process, but new candidates are still accepted and there is a high percentage of hiring. And the third type is medium priority vacancies, which are not as urgent as the previous two types of vacancies, but this may mean that candidates are already in the final stages of receiving an offer, and such vacancies are marked with a green mark. Also, when choosing a vacancy, please note that the candidates must not only meet the requirements for experience and skills, but also reside within the location specified for the particular vacancy. This is a very important point. So, if a candidate meets all the requirements except for location, unfortunately, we will not be able to move forward with him. I would like to emphasize that you choose the vacancies yourself, the ones you would like to work on. There is no such thing as a specific sourcer being assigned to a job. We give our sourcer the right to choose jobs on their own, any number of vacancies, and any industries. So you need to read the list of vacancies, carefully read the job description and requirements for the candidate. If you are just a beginner, I'd recommend to choose 1, 2, or 3 vacancies to start with. Start with the easier ones, then you will practice and then move on to more difficult ones. Once you have already selected a job you are interested in, add it to your personal account by clicking Add to My Jobs. Then you will be able to monitor all the jobs you have added in My Jobs section in the left menu. Besides, you can also view the number of sources who have already added a specific job to their personal accounts by clicking on Active Vendors. Next, let's take a look at where to search for candidates to fill vacancies. I would like to say that we don't limit you in the choice of resources at all. You may have already had experience with job boards, professional networks, or social networks. You can continue your search for candidates via or choose new resources. But still, we have compiled a list of the most popular resources that you can use when searching for your candidates. These are such platforms as Indeed, Glassdoor, LinkedIn, and Monster. Here you choose the platforms where you want to search for candidates. However, I want to note that statistics show that one of the most effective tools for closing vacancies is LinkedIn. Create your profile on the LinkedIn platform, post your selected job there, search for candidates, and contact them. We have instructions on how to effectively fill out your profile on LinkedIn. For example, you have found a profile of a potential candidate for a job in LinkedIn. Then you contact the candidate and ask if he or she is open to new opportunities. If the candidate is interested, the next step is to download the job description from the platform. That is, for the job description you are working on, click on the function to download the job description in the upper right corner. Send the job description to candidate for review, and if he or she wants to move forward, you need to receive CV. I emphasize that the CV must be in English. Once you have received the CV, please screen it, check whether the candidate meets all the requirements, and ask clarifying questions if necessary. If the candidate says that he or she has the necessary experience, but it's not specified in CV, ask the candidate to update the CV with the necessary information. During the conversation with the candidate, clarify following 3 points. The first point: what salary the candidate is expecting. Make sure it matches with the job budget. If the candidate wants more than the maximum salary fork, he will be rejected. Ask the candidate to indicate his salary expectations in the currency specified in the job posting. The second point: ask the candidate what his level of English is. Make sure that the candidate's level meets the requirements of the particular vacancy. And the third point: clarify when he will be able to start work. That's it. We go to the platform and click Submit Candidate. Fill in all the necessary fields and attach a CV. Next, the candidate's CV is screened by HireOne full-time recruiters. You will receive letters about the change of your candidate status on the platform to your email address, and you can monitor it yourself in your personal account on the HireOne platform in My Candidate section. Next, you need to keep in touch with your candidate to agree on the date of the interview when the full-time recruiters ask you about it. Let's go to your reward. For each vacancy on the HireOne platform, your reward is prescribed individually. It ranges from $100 to $1,000 for a closed job, depending on its complexity. These funds are paid after the employment of your candidate during the guarantee period, which is also clearly prescribed for each vacancy. As a rule, it's 60 days. For example, let's consider the technical business process analyst job. The reward for closing this vacancy is $350. The guarantee period is 60 days, and bonus for a qualified candidate is $10. However, you have the opportunity to receive the first money long before your candidate is hired, because we have an excellent system of bonuses for our sourcers. And the first, you will get $30 for the first qualified candidate who is invited for an interview. Next, you will receive $10, $20, or $30 depending on the complexity and urgency of the vacancy for each subsequent candidate that we transfer to the client. Bonuses are paid to our sources every Wednesday. So we provide access to the platform for free, choose jobs, and earn. However, if you feel that you are not yet ready to work independently, you can choose the Pro subscription. It provides certain advantages compared to free access, namely personal manager support, corporate mail service, mailing of potential job candidates. The cost of this subscription is only $10 per month. We also have Diamond Club. This is a paid subscription for experienced sourcers. It provides benefits of Pro subscription as well as more jobs access to exclusive applications, and double the amount of your reward. The cost of this subscription is $100 per month. To sum up, working on Hire One platform includes four main steps. Select the jobs that are interesting for you, search for qualified candidates, submit your candidates to the platform, and receive your reward after your candidate is hired. Here is how it all works. We have a lot of hot jobs where we are waiting for your candidates. So go to the platform, choose the jobs, work remotely at a convenient time for you, and earn. Thanks for watching this webinar. See you soon.